during the after loss after all. These rhymes were assembled and created as ventilation, a spark of conversations about the subtle connotations of frustration that reverberated dramatically because of a catastrophe. So when trying to find someone who has it all together, please don't look at me. Like salt to an open wound, some of these words may sting when applied to the myriad of sores exposed on your manifold. Communication seeps, and through pores it's absorbed, because as long as I'm speaking this message, it'll become harder to ignore. Listen, I'm convinced that there are conspicuous flaws on every man's heart, but see, I hold mine up here on display like a tainted piece of art. I really hope you enjoy. You see, sometimes I must admit that I'm impatient. You see, I'm so sick of holding my tongue when I want to speak, my breath when I want to breathe. I keep all of my emotions held close on a short leash, but tonight I will set free what needs to be released, and I will scream, and I will talk, and I will sing as if any of you even care to hear me. From your outside point of view, you see a smile in frivolous ways, but underneath this fake facade is a beast that breathes with shame. There is more than meets the eye, and I'm so comfortable in this disguise, teeth as sharp as razors hidden behind this painted smile. There are times when I feel heartless, cold and insecure. My closet is piled with bones that I've been holding on to for years, but it's about time I let them out. Undignified as it may seem, I have to kill this parasite that has come alive inside of me. God, amputate the parts that are still left unclean before the infection spreads and I'm left to rot from this disease. My sin is ever before me, a haunting reminder of how I failed, frightened by the initial sight of a man I thought was dead, looking at me through a broken mirror that reflects everything I hate. You see, the pollution I've inhaled is only fueling my deepest rage. I've done my best to clear my conscience, so it's not like I haven't tried. But listen, sometimes I swear that there's nothing darker than the thoughts that cross this mind. And I could possibly blame genetics for the reason I'm incandescent, but I'm accountable for myself with no one to shame when I'm living reckless. When I was throwing my fist into walls, those inanimate objects take the place of those I hate. Man, it's a shame how bad the stress gets, but the mask fits so perfectly. And no one would suspect it because I laughed the loudest. You never notice I feel rejected. And since the days of adolescence, the song Behind Blue Eyes was a reflection of the man my dad would soon become. You see, he sung that song for years while tapping on the steering wheel, pouring his heart out as if he wrote the song himself. But you see, a song is just a song until it is felt. Then it becomes something else. You see, the rhyme gives birth to reason, and I've seen my dad in all 4 seasons of rage. But listen, people, I have also seen him change. So I'm left without excuse for my contingent attitude towards the people I've been hurting. Knowing that they don't deserve it makes me feel so low and worthless. The words I've used for cursing, the life that I've been given. I'm trying to convince you guys that I've changed, yet I remain so stubborn, so indignant. But the introspection of your eyes, I've seen all I have to hide, contaminated by the sin that ravages through my veins like a virus. And my anger so unrighteous, unjustified are my reactions led by these spontaneous relapses. For years I've been in bondage to the chains that held me captive, imprisoned by the shame, but tonight I'm unmasking. Here I am. Imperfect, yet so perfect is your strength in all of my weakness. If you said that I'm forgiven, then God, you know that I believe it. Here I am. Though broken, here I stand with nothing more to give and so much more to gain. Here I am. Relate. Here I am.